beta world or dense world. Everything we know as the reality of human society results from the principles and concepts perceived when our minds operate at the electromagnetic frequency called beta, which oscillates between 13 to 30 Hz per second. Imagine yourself inside a glass bubble under constant rain, with an intensity varying from 13 to 30 drops per square centimeter. Naturally, this water colliding with the glass will affect our ability to decode external events, and our perceptions will be the only available measure to evaluate the reality around us. Since no one else is experiencing a different climatic condition, we all agree that the prevailing conclusions should determine the common sense from which the foundations for the rules and laws governing everyone's existence within the bubble will be extracted. Up to this point, we are all acting in good faith and committed to collective well-being. The problem arises when the intensity of the rainfall over the bubble decreases, or if you prefer, when the electromagnetic frequency drops to 7.83 Hz per second. This is the predominant frequency in the Earth's body. Consequently, we discover a discrepancy in frequencies, a disharmony that, in our rain analogy, means a significant reduction in the amount of water hitting the glass, leading to a corresponding shift in our perception of everything around us. This results in a vast expansion of our perspective, directly affecting our level of consciousness. So why has this become a problem? The unfortunate answer is not a conspiracy theory, though it would be better if it were. To avoid controversy, I prefer not to list the reasons, at least not at this moment. The fact is that we convinced ourselves that reasoning, thinking, reflecting, and making decisions during accelerated brain activity would make us smarter than the rest of nature, enabling us to dominate it. Because of this, we created the beta society, artificial, disconnected from the natural flow, and distant from the original essence within its components. The initial concepts, meant to serve us better, eventually became restrictive factors for the development of our consciousness and obstacles to our integration with the subtle aspects of the universe around us. The good news is that each and every one of us has the right and the ability to adjust the lenses through which we see life, allowing us to perceive with our own eyes a broader and more inclusive reality occurring simultaneously beyond the limitations crystallized by beta ignorance. Some draw a parallel to Plato's famous allegory of the cave, where primitive people limited their potential due to fear caused by their distorted perception of shadows on the walls. A mere cat's projection made them believe there was a tiger on the other side, until someone broke the bubble, freeing humanity from the limits of their caves.